Miss Gloria. I want them to see what's gonna happen in that scene. Kasi nabasa ko yung full script so I say this because part yung kinuna namin, di ba? We're not all in everyone's scenes. But I requested for the full script so I know what happened in Miss Gloria's story and very heartwarming rin yung kwento niya. So, yeah.
Yes, at nakikita ko meron kang bit-bit dyan. Kaya naman, bago ang exchange gift ng chikahan, meron regalo ang mga producers para sa iyo.
Buksan ko na ba?
Buksan mo na, buksan mo na.
Okay. Buksan ko na, sir.
Yes.
So,
Ano kaya yan?
Wala akong dala sa inyo, sir.
May idea ka ba kung ano yan?
Actually, teka. Oh, okay. Konektado sa character ko to. Okay. Passport holder na may letter T. Okay.
Ayan, passport holder.
Bakit letter B?
Sorry, Sir Don. Minsan lang kasi ako makatanggap ng gift eh.
Ganyan,
Ako yung nagbibigay.
yeah, ganyan ka-special yung regalo na yan.
Yes! Nako. Ayun! Ate Arno, may baggage tag. Letter
Yes.
T. Okay. I love it. Kasi my character's name here is Trisha. And I play an OFW na sumusubok umuwi ng Pilipinas sa gitna ng pagpatay ng internet. So, yun ang umpisa ng kwento ng character ko dito, kung saan makikilala ko naman ang character ni Adria Brillantes. So, saktong-sakto yung gift sa akin. Thank you. Thank you so much.
At nasimula na nga ni Bella ang pagpapakilala sa atin kay Trisha.
Yes.
Diyan ang una kong question. Paano nagre-resonate sa'yo ang kwento ng character ni Trisha?
I actually told Sir Dolay, Direct Jade a little bit about this. When I accepted the Zoom call with Derek Eric and everybody and also my team with Star Magic, I think baka nagulat kayo na ang bilis ko masyado nag-yes. Like, hindi ako nagpakipot, wala na akong sinabi na, kailan po shooting, wala nang ganun eh, umuo ako kagad. And I think the reason I said yes so quickly is because I've actually been avoiding going to Thailand for a while now. Kasi my dad passed away 2 years ago. And the last time I visited him in Thailand was in 2019. So my dad was living in Thailand for 30 years, sorry. So parang first time kong babalik if ever. And ang gandang dahilan ng work na babalik ako para hindi ko kailangan balikan lahat ng lugar kung saan kami usually pumupunta. Kaso yung first shooting day namin, Direk Eric, sa Suvarnabhumi Airport. Doon kami lagi nagpapaalaman. Doon
Goodbye.
doon lagi yung MMK moment namin pagbabalik na ako ng Pilipinas. So sabi ko, the whole day dito ako sa Suvarnabhumi. So it was very cathartic for me. Naging therapy session tong movie na to para sa akin. And I actually told Direk Jade may lumapit na talent sa akin. Na singer siya na Pilipino sa Thailand. And pinakita niya sa akin, may picture siya with my dad. So he showed me on set. So I felt like it was a nice way for me to reconnect also with the place and with, well, one of the people I love the most. So I've really been avoiding going back to Bangkok for so long. So this movie was such a blessing to me. Yeah.
And yun nga, nabanggit nga ni Bella na si Trisha ay isang OFW. That leads me to my question kay Direk Eric. Gaano ka-importante na ma-include natin ang kwento ng mga OFW kapag napag-uusapan ang Paskong Pinoy?
I think from the outset, when we were sitting down and we had this bright idea for a movie, because we just don't want to do a Christmas movie, di ba? There has to be another hook to it. So ang hook niya is, nawala ng internet. And of course, us being so connected to the internet right now, ang laki ng kawalan sa ating lahat. Kung Christmas na nga, wala pang internet, no? So, it was a chance for us to tell different stories sa mga Filipino characters namin. If you look at the movie, it comes with all ages because we wanted to tap on the demographic ng lahat ng edad on how much they want the internet or how less they want the internet, no? For example, yung kay Gloria Diaz na character, ayaw niya ng internet. Yung isang bata naman, iyak ng iyak kasi walang internet. Kailangan niya gamitin yung internet niya, magro-Roblox siya. No? And then, we go to the character of Bella. It was like the parang the anchor story kung saan nagmula yung lahat ng ibang kwento namin, no? Because at the end of it, it may look in the beginning of the movie that they're not connected, but because later on you'll see that a lot of the characters are actually interlinked together. And the one that really started us thinking kung ano bang mga kwento ang ilalagay is the story of an OFW trying to go home. Wala pa nga kaming plot. Wala pang plot, ba't siya uuwi, anong reason, gano'n. Pero it's just an idea na what if you lose the internet while you're aboard the plane and everyone now needs internet and your plane is canceled, and how do you go home? And then of course, doon nagdagdag naming characters, sino ba nanay niya, sino ba yung isang kapatid niya, sino yung... Parang ganon nagsimula yung flow ng story. So, the OFW was really important because Filipinos are we're not just talking local. Filipinos are really all over the world, no? Yung diaspora ng Pinoy. And knowing how strongly we stand by our family traditions during Christmas, somebody who couldn't go home is a big deal. No? And on Christmas na walang internet, medyo masakit. So, I think now you know more or less how her story goes.
Yan yung parte na hindi natin talaga pwedeng i-miss. That's why ganun ka-importante yung kwento ng mga OFW, yung kwento mismo ni Trisha. Going back to Bella, ako, napanood ko kasi halos lahat ng movies mo. And kapag sinabi natin Bella Padilla, the movie actress, ang storyline niyan dapat sigurado tago sa puso. Whatever the narrative format is, kung rom-com man yan, or drama, or family drama, lahat ng mga characters na ginagampanan mo, laging may puso. So, para sa'yo, why do you think Trisha will be relatable to our audience?
Ako, kaya ko nga tinanggap tong character na to nung una din. Kasi sabi ko, finally for a change, hindi love story, hindi ako magpapaiyak. Kasama ko si Andrew Villandas, very different. And then when I read the script, nabigay sa akin yung full script. Papasok ako ng airport, palipad kami ng Bangkok. I read my part already, but the whole script, yung context kung bakit ko nasabi to, kung ba't ako papunta dito, nabasa ko sa airplane, papunta ng Bangkok. Tapos, thank you po, binook ako ng napakabait kong producers, business class. May katabi akong madam sa business class. At naririnig niya na lang ako umiiyak. Tapos sabi niya sa akin, are you okay? Sabi ko, no! I'm not okay. Umiiyak na ako, hindi ka na napansin, tumutuloy na yung luha ko dun sa script. Sabi ko, kahit funny siya, may puso, may kirot. And tama, yun po yung sinabi niyo sa akin ng Zoom, na it's not just a funny film, like people will relate to this. And I think it's not anything specific that I will say or one character will say. It's how we all meet in the end or how we all reconnect in the end. Because I think, you know, in life naman, it's not one specific moment that makes you feel something. It's the culmination of everything, diba? So, ako yun yung beauty ng film na to. It's not one actor who will shine more than the other, one scene that really lifts the film more than the other. It's how everything blends in the end. So, yun yung beauty ng movie na to.
At yan din ang aabangan for sure, yung tatak Bella Padilla.
Yeah, may isang curate scene ako dito na hindi ko i-give away, pero ang ganda ng pagka-shoot ni Direk Jade, nagulat ako. Nakita ko na ng dubbing. Yeah.
Yun ang abangan nila.
Yeah.
Yes. So doon may question ako na pag-uusapan natin yung pagtanggap ni Bella sa pelikula. We've worked with Bella in 2022 and we know how passionate she is pagdating sa mga roles na tinatanggap niya. Nung pipitch natin to kay Bella, medyo kinabahan ba yung reality na baka hindi niya tatanggapin? Or talagang confident tayo dahil sobrang ganda ng kwento, mag-yes si Bella dyan? The shortest question is why Bella?
Hindi. Siyempre, unang-una, gusto namin magpasalamat ni Eric na tinanggap ni Bella yung movie. Knowing that, siyempre, it's really an ensemble piece. Diba? Siyempre, maraming story to that will, na talagang mag-resonate to, sa buhay natin. Ang dami natin na iba-ibang relationships. No? So, kami naman ni Eric, this is our second movie with Bella. May ginawa na kami before. Na isa na sinut sa Korea.
Ultimate Opa.
That's Ultimate Opa.
Itong nagbakasakali kami sana, syempre nagdasal kami ni Eric na sana tanggapin ni Bella to. Pero syempre gusto rin namin makasama talaga si Bella sana sa isang project pa na seryoso rin.
Dala ko na po yung gamit ko sa taas.
Pero syempre, coming back to Reconnect, syempre tuwang-tuwa kami at tinanggap na to. Dahil for me and Eric mahalaga kasi parang na-feel namin ni Eric talaga na parang sa panahon ngayon na parang disconnected ang relationships because of the internet. Personal I mean, syempre may social media and all that, pero lahat yan parang napaka-layering, hindi malalim, di ba? So, ito talaga, parang makita ng mga audience at mga manonood na kaya naman pala mabuhay na walang internet. Di ba? Kasi ngayon parang kabataan or anyone, pag natanggal mo ng internet, parang nawala ng oxygen, di ba? Hindi na makahinga, di ba? Hindi mapakali. So, yan ang importanteng lesson na gusto namin dalhin, no? So, syempre, to add to that, magki-Christmas pa, which is a very important sa mga Filipinos, no? Na talagang sinusubaybayan natin. Imagine all these people without the internet coming into Christmas. Yun ang buong gist of the story, no? So, sana panoorin nyo. Then, syempre, again, papasalamat kami ni Eric na tinanggap ni Bella to. And then, gusto namin talaga na makasama si Bella na sa isang longer
Alam ko na.
Alam mo na, ha? Sige, meeting na tayo after this.
Dala ko na po yung costume ko.
Pero going back to the question of Mark then, ang hirap kasi pag ensemble, di ba? And you're talking to the biggest, most popular stars in the industry. Sometimes you don't know how they'll take it on how small their role is or how big their role is. Di ba? You can only say na parang hindi perfect sa'yo talaga to. Di ba? Pero ang hirap kasi there's 8 stories in it sa movie, no, in different levels, 'di ba? So happy kami na when we pitched it and we brushed through, hindi naman namin tinago na may ibang kwento. When we brushed through all the stories and then told her part in the movie, immediately parang ang bilis niya umuo, no? Parang walang, I'll think about it, let me see. And then ang maririnig mo na lang, manager na lang. Di ba, manager na, oh, Bella, kasi is not available. Di ba? Sa ibang artista, gano'n. So, with her, parang ang bilis umuo sa agad.